Good morning, and welcome back to a weekly youth forums powered by the Co-operative Bank of Kenya. We're super excited to be back here with you on this 19th episode, and I'd like to start by saying a very big thanks to every single one of you who has been part of our online community every single Friday from 11 a.m. And just in case today is your first time here and you want to catch up on what we have been doing in the previous weeks, I'm here to let you know that is absolutely possible. All you have to do is to go back to our social media platforms, Co-op Bank Kenya, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on X as well, and you will be able to catch up on the fantastic conversations that we have had so far. Once again, I'm super excited to be here with you. My name is Violet Angina. Thank you for being here. Now today we do have a fantastic conversation lined up for you. Kama unakumbuka, last week we were talking about protecting your business by having a business insurance plan, and today we also do want to tackle a topic that every young person as young as 20 years, yani hata tu ukifika 18 years, this is a conversation that you need to take very seriously, and this is on personal insurance. And I'll tell you why this is very important. Utakutana na vijana wengi, very many young people, they'll think or tell you mambo ya insurance, that is something for old people. Utapata ukifungua social media account yako, whether it's Instagram or X or Threads or Facebook, uteka password, complicated password that only you know. Wengine, they'll take it a step further and do a two-factor authentication. Yani you're protecting your Instagram account kabisa more than how you're protecting your own life. Think about it this way. Pengine bahati mbaya upate accident ama ukue mgonjwa, who is going to pay for that hospital bill, or how are you going to pay for that hospital bill? Or pengine you're just walking down the street, mtu akuibie simu, mtu akuibie laptop yako, are you able to replace it immediately kwa kulipa cash? Is that something that you can do? So today we are going to be talking about those misfortunes that could happen and how insurance is very helpful to help you cope through the unfortunate situations that happen in our lives. And this conversation is important for every young person. Now, to unpack the different layers of personal insurance, we are joined by our expert, Chris Gitonga, who is an insurance expert from Co-operative Bank of Kenya Bank Assurance team. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Gina.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Super happy to have you this morning. Kwanza tu tungependa kujua umetupangia nini siku ya leo, especially for the young people, the 20-year-olds ambao wakisikia mambo ya insurance wanasema miaka yangu hujafika time ya have such a conversation. Umewapangia aje leo?
First, let me thank our viewers for being here with us. I'm really excited to be here to discuss the most serious subject of the day. And not very expensive, neither is it very hard to understand. We will demystify what is personal insurance, what risks are covered under personal insurance. Tuko na bima ya afya, tuko na bima ya maisha, tuko na travel insurance, tuko na bima ya kuchunga mali yako kama simu, laptop. As you freelance around, we have of these kind of things to unpack for you.
Right.
Please stay tuned with us.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, ukiongelelea mambo ya personal insurance, how important is it for a young person? Unaweza irange wapi?
Personal insurance is very important because anything else that it belongs to you, your dreams, your income, your health, cannot exist without you.
Right.
That's how important it is.
Right.
Actually, I will give it a 10.
You'll give it a 10. All right, there you go. If you are wondering how important this conversation is for you, Chris tayari amesha kuambia. It is very important for a young person to take matters personal insurance very seriously, and we will help you unpack what personal insurance is. Lakini before tuanze, just a warm up. Ningependa kujua kutoka kwenyu, for any young person who's watching us right now, wewe ukisikia mambo ya personal insurance, insurance, what comes to mind? Is it, do you feel it's too expensive? Do you feel it's for the old people? Or do you find matters personal insurance confusing? Ebu tupatie maoni yako. I will be more than happy to read your feedback as we proceed with this conversation. And at the same time, if you have any question regarding matters personal insurance, usiogope kutuuliza swali. Chris is here ready to answer any questions that you do have. So now tuanzie pale juu kabisa. What is personal insurance? Hapa tunazungumza na kijana ambaye pengine ako 18 years ndo amemaliza high school. Yeye amekaa hapo anangoja kuingia campus. Mwingine ndo huyo ameanza attachment yake just the other day. Mwingine ako campus, mwingine ndo ameanza their first formal job. Anataka kuelewa nikiongelelea mambo ya personal insurance. What am I saying? What do I mean? Help us understand.
Personal insurance is a financial safety net. Ni ile bima ambayo unaweka kitu kidogo kidogo kwa mwezi that is certain, that is predictable, so that it can cover the unexpected and the injuries in case of an accident and other misfortunes of life, such that your savings are not exhausted, paying those big bills into the future.
Right. So it's, in simple terms, ni pesa ambao unaweka mahali ya kujiprotect just in case of a situation kama accident, kama ugonjwa and things like that. Sindio?
Agreed.
All right. So how important is this conversation for a young person? Kumbuka sana sana kwa ground, many people feel insurance topic yetu for now. Me, I'm just 20 years old. I'm just trying to find on Instagram which is the best place to go hang out. Hizo ndo conversations zetu for now. Tunataka kwenda out, tunataka kujibamba, tunataka kuenjoy life. Ukianza kuniambia mambo ya insurance saizi si unanizeesha. You understand? So that's how a lot of young people feel. So kwa ule kijana ambaye anakusikiza saizi, how important is this topic? Does it really matter for them at 20 years?
Very good question. For the young people from 18 to 35 and beyond, that's the prime time you need to take life insurance. One reason is you pay lower premium for higher benefits, because life insurance is tied to your health and the stage in life. When you look at the whole science about life expectancy, so the available tools that predict the premiums that's payable gives you better payouts. Better payouts, I mean, after you pay the premium, premium is a small amount that you pay, so that you can be able to be covered, or you can have an insurance, or you can have the plan, just in case the unexpected happens. So the payout is the amount that you will be payable, either if the policy has matured, or the risk that was covered has occurred.
Right.
Another important point is the young people have the dreams. The young people have the income.
Right.
The young people have the dependent. They are people you look after. The insurance will help you to progress these dreams. Because if you're found with the misfortune, you can be able to be retaken to the position you are financially with the compensation from the insurance company, so that you continue with your dream of building your future.
Right.
You can also make sure that in case you check out, that the people you care about, they are taken care while you're offline.
Right.
So basically, this is how life is. The misfortune happens.
Right.
For the young people with the dreams, for the young people with the people they look after, their old parent, their other siblings, their other relatives. In African perspective, there is what we define as black taxation. We take care of their bills in the hospital. We take various other support that we give them financially, and the insurance can clearly do this.
Right.
In case misfortunes happens.
All right. So unasema ni muhimu sana kama wewe ni kijana mdogo, this is the right time for you to start taking matters insurance seriously, kwa sababu ukianza saa hizi, even what you'll be paying ni kidogo as you progress, ndio?
Yes.
But while you were talking about that, unajua sasa wewe ni expert ya mambo ya insurance na sisi ndio tunajifunza hii maneno. Ukisema mambo ya premiums, ukisema mambo ya payout, tunapotea kidogo, and we want to make sure by the time we are done with this session, tunamaliza kama tumeenda kuchukua personal insurance. So when you're talking about premiums, what are premiums? What are payouts? Help us understand those technical terms.
Thank you, Gina. Premium is a small amount that you pay in order to be covered. The premium is calculated. You are given, maybe you pay 500 shillings for a personal accident cover. That 500 shillings is what we call premium. The payout is if the accident occurs, the cover that you had been given is 100,000. that money is what you are paid, is what we call payout.
Payout. All right. So your premium ambao umezungumzia, is it monthly? Am I paying monthly? Am I paying annually? Am a different insurance iko na different systems on how the premiums are paid?
For the insurance, looking at our young people and the disposable income. Disposable income ni ile pesa ambayo unaweza kuweka kando for anything that is not in the order of priorities, that is not urgent, that you can plan for it. Like for instance, insurance. You may want to take insurance as you upscale, meaning today you take lower, tomorrow with proportionately with the income, you can continue raising the cover limits. So what I meant is this: you can save as little as 20 bob per day for a year, as you plan for the following year in 2027 to take an insurance. Like if we take, for instance, the lowest premium for a personal accident cover is 400 shillings
Per
year.
Okay.
Dividing that amount by the number of months and the days, you can come up with the little that you can put in your savings account. There are different banks with savings account. There are other areas you can put that little money. You save it. Then when it gets to next year, you are planning to get a cover. So what we are talking about is all about plans. Insurance is a plan. The saving to meet that needs is a plan. You save a little money aside, as little as 20 bob per day.
Per day.
20 bob per day for 1 month is 600 shillings. For 1 year is 7,200. You will actually get a last expense cover and as well as personal accident cover with that amount of premium.
Right. So kama nimechukua hiyo insurance, let's say I've taken the personal accident cover, which you've talked about, that could be about 400 a year. So your 400 nitalipa mara moja one off, ama I can do it per month?
Utalipa mara moja.
Okay.
That's why I talked about the previous planning of saving 20 bob per day.
All right.
So that when the time comes that you had planned, you have the enough amount to take the policy, then you continue with your act of savings, because subsequent years you will be renewing the policy annually.
All right, great. So thank you for that. So far tayari tumeelewa what a personal insurance is. Umesema ni safety net yenye unajiprotect wewe, you're protecting your health, your income, your personal belonging in case of unexpected events. Na pia umetuambia this conversation is very important for the young people, kwa sababu when you're younger, the better your premiums, what you're paying is actually kidogo, and you go as you build up, sindio? And also we have understood the difference between a premium and a payout. Premium umesema ni what you're paying, what you're being deducted, alafu the payout is
what you are compensated.
All right.
The amount agreed that you will be payable to you that if the risk occurred that you are insured against.
So what you get is the payout.
Yes.
All right, so thank you. I believe we are together until there, but kama unatusikiza saizi na kuna mahali umepotea, remember we are taking it slowly. We want to make sure that by the time we are done with this session, umeelewa mambo ya personal insurance. Kama kuna swali ambalo uko nayo, kuna kitu hujaelewa vizuri, feel free to ask that question. We do not mind taking it back to help you understand again. So now let's move to the next part. What types of personal insurance should young people know about? Tayari ushasema moja ya accident, so I believe there are several, sindio? So let's start from the very beginning. Tupe moja, una define what it is, so that ule anatufuatilia aelewe, tukiongelelea personal insurance, what types are there?
Well, kulingana na your risk profile. Wewe individually unajiangalia, unafanya kazi gani, unatembea njia gani, utaona riski zile ambazo unakumbana nazo kila siku. Hizi riski ndio zitakuwezesha kujua ile insurance unahitaji kuchukua.
Right.
So the numbers we are going to list, maybe 2, 4, 5, they are not limited.
Okay.
You will be able to analyze your risk profile, then you are able to indicate which insurance exactly corresponds to each profile. For the purpose of the discussion, we can go about health insurance. Health insurance ni bima ya afya. Ambayo, ukishachukua health insurance, iko na what we call limits. Limit is the maximum amount that the insurer can pay on your behalf. So if the disease checks in, the insurance tells you guys, I've got your back, I'll take care of this bill. Up to a certain point. Let's say you took 200,000. The lowest you can get in the market is a limit of 200,000 for afya, for health insurance. You will pay very little premium. The payment of the premium is also tied to a age group. You find that from 18 to 30, premium is lower than an individual from, let's say, 50 to 70. Another reason why you should start insurance early. The premium of the person who is younger will be lesser. As I explained before, that the science behind it.
Yes.
The health insurance will pay for the hospital bills, the consultation fees, the lab test, if the doctor recommends that you go for the lab test. It will also take care of inpatient and outpatient. What do you mean by inpatient? Inpatient is when you are taken in for admission in an hospital.
Yeah.
And then the doctor says, guys, you are well, you are going now to recover from home.
Yes.
Na pesa tunahitaji ulipe, the bill here is 300,000. The question I'm asking young people today, if you are told to pay 300,000, do you have it somewhere? If your answer is no, then insurance is for you.
Yes.
Because at this point, 300,000 is not just money you will pick out from the bank and from your savings and pay the bill. So if you have it, the doctors will not even ask you about it. The hospital will not ask you about the bill. They will send it to the insurance company. The insurance company tells them, yes, we are ready to pay the bill. Please release our client to go to recover properly from home. Thereafter, you'll just be enjoying your drink, enjoying your food, your favorite food, as you recover.
Enjoying matunda.
Yes, exactly, as you recover.
Yes.
Because your mind is not there thinking about the bill.
Hakuna kufungua WhatsApp group tuchange kwa sababu insurance imekulipia, si ndio?
Exactly.
All right.
Na ni vizuri kuamini Mwenyezi Mungu. But hata ukiangalia kwa Biblia ni vizuri kukumbuka hata wana wa Israeli walijipanga. As you believe in God, jipange pia.
All right.
Because God has given us the wisdom to plan for ourselves.
Right.
So that is the health insurance. When you go, there is another insurance which is called life insurance. The life insurance, sometimes you realize you check out. You are offline. And the people that you have, the people that are dependent from you, in African setups, we have what we call black taxation that comes in form of paying the medical bills for our parents, paying the other things that you take care of other siblings, other relatives. You know, once you come to handitude, the bills are there.
Ya maisha.
Bima ya maisha iko na aina nyingi. For this discussion, we can talk about education policy. We can talk about savings. Under the savings, you want to plan for an holiday. You want to plan for an excavation somewhere in few years' time.
Yeah.
It is good to do a savings policy, which is a life policy. You put the money aside monthly, maybe 2,000. The lowest you can get in the market is 2,000. And you want to go for a trip in 5 years' time. I realize young people, what we want to do is go places, see good things.
Of course.
Create memories.
Yes.
We are told that you may lose everything else, but the memory remains with you. You carry it along with you.
Yes.
So when you want these kind of things, you have to prepare for them.
Okay.
One of the areas to prepare for them is put 2,000, as little as 2,000 per month. The payment is flexible. You can do quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. So that in a 5-year time, you have the money enough
To go to
those sites,
places that you'd like to go.
Yes.
All right, great. So already tutaenda polepole ndo tusipotee mahali, sawa? So tusha cover mambo ya medical cover, your health insurance, which was the first one, and then you've talked about life insurance. So let's say there's a young person ambaye anatusikiza saizi, amesikia mambo ya life insurance and how in case tu in a scenario you're not there tomorrow, your dependents, wale ambao unaacha pale nyuma, they will not be left bila kitu, si ndio? So that's where the life insurance comes in. So kuna kijana pale anafikiria, mi bado no one is depending on me, sina mtoto, they might easily ignore life insurance, right? Is that a right way of thinking? Ama hata kama bado hujaanza kutegemewa na mtu yoyote, we bado uko 24 ndo unajaribu kutest hizi grounds, should I take it seriously ama kuna ingine ngoja ufike wakati fulani ndo consider life insurance?
Well, bima ya maisha iko na kategori mbili. Kategori moja is called long term. Long term ni ile iko na defined period to mature. Mature, it means when you will be paid the sum that was insured. The sum was insured is the amount payable to you.
Yes.
And you remember we defined what is payout. Is amount payable to you,
Yes,
when the policy matures.
Yes.
So it goes in two scenarios.
Yes.
One, the maturity period. Two, the risk that we insured occurred.
Okay.
And the risk that are insured is, in terms of life, is death, permanent disability. You can also include retrenchment, where you can be paid a certain portion. You've been retrenched from your employment if you're employed. You can also include critical illness, where in case you contract this critical illness, one of them, you are payable a certain amount from the agreed value. So these policies, you don't have to have a kid for you to take the policy.
Okay.
Everything is available for each one of us.
Okay.
And remember, take the advantage of your age.
Okay.
You pay the lowest premium, getting the highest payout.
All right, great. So asante sana kwa kutueleza kwamba life insurance, hata kama hauna dependent yet, you still need it because it takes care of different other things there. All right, so ukiangalia mambo ya health insurance, kuna watu ambao wako na health insurance mainly because of the places where they work. Unaenda kwa organization fulani, unapata there's that medical cover that is there, you're paying the premiums, lakini when you're no longer working there, ni kama hauna mpango after that. So nikiwa pale, niko na ile medical cover ya the organization I work for, am I allowed to take another one? Nikuwe na ingine, sijui niite backup, ama ingine yenye is not tied to where I work, so that there's no one point where I am not covered medically. So help us understand kama naweza kuwa na more than one health insurance covers.
Correct. Very good question. For the medical insurance, and actually for all the insurance that concerns life, you can take more than one, more than one insurance. For the time when you are working, you are given medical insurance as a fringe benefit to you by your employer. One day, there will be a point where there will be separation between the employer and you as an employee. Having that in mind, and we talked about the plans of savings, get to know what is the premium payable for your current cover under your employer. Interact with the insurance expert. Save towards that point. The moment you are exiting the employer, you already have a policy in place because you saved sufficient fund to take a medical cover. Number two, you can still take another medical cover. For instance, if you realize there is some hereditary conditions that exist in the family, that can inform you to see whether the cover you have currently with the employer is sufficient. So when you look at that, you can be able to take a backup cover. Because maybe in the history in the family, there are conditions that are hereditary.
Right.
And you are likely to have them in one or the other. We call it probability. The probabilities of having from the scientific methods, they are higher. You need to prepare for it.
Right. So it's okay, you can have more than one.
Correct.
All right. Great. So far tumeangazia mambo ya medical and life insurance. Wacha tuone what the online community is saying. Remember, this conversation is for you. That's why we are taking it one step at a time. Naona Njoro pale Zoom. Thank you Njoro for being with us today. Anauliza, personal insurance kumbe sio mimi pekee, it covers pia familia na wazazi. Huyo anauliza kama personal insurance, kwa sababu ameona the word personal, anauliza kama ni yeye peke yake ama pia wazazi are covered in the personal insurance. Thank you Njoro, we will be giving you an answer shortly. Alafu kuna Wendy pale Zoom ambaye anasema, I am injured at work and I can't work again. Can insurance help? All right, tuanze na Wendy. Yeye alikuwa pale kazi, ameumia, haezi fanya kazi tena. Can insurance help at that point?
Thank you, Wendy, for the question. It's brilliant. And that's why we talked about retrenchment cover.
Yes.
That's number one. Number two, we cover your life. You can actually walk into an insurance expert offices, get a cover that you tie to your loss of income. That loss of your income, it could be in different categories.
Yeah.
One, employment.
Yeah.
If you are employed and you know you earn a certain amount per month, you calculate that, then you can come and say, I want a payout of 1 million shillings.
Okay.
Or 500,000 shillings. The insurance expert will tell you this is the premium payable. Monthly, quarterly, annually, or semi-annually.
Right.
you will be able to prepare for those eventualities. That is, it will be tied to a maturity date.
Okay.
So that maturity date may not be timely to the exact time you may exit the job. It can be earlier or later. But you have a backup plan that gives you peace of mind.
Right.
Secondly, if you have your rentals. I know some of the youth there in the levels having rentals. There is the rental income that you receive. So the difference between a business insurance and personal insurance, there's a thin line in the definition. But when it comes to personal insurance, is where you, with your names, with your identity, you are the one insured against the losses of your properties.
Right.
We will be coming down to discuss about the property insurance.
Yeah.
But in this case, remember, you have your rental somewhere, you receive income. When you are covering that building against fire, you cover also the loss of income as a result of fire. So that income will be covered. Meanwhile, as you get compensated by the insurance company to either renovate or put out the building, depending if it was totally destroyed, what we call write-offs, or if the building was just requires repairs. So within those periods you are doing the renovations, you will be receiving this payout as your rental income or equivalent to your rental income.
Right. So for Wendy ambaye haezi fanya kazi saizi kwa sababu aliumia akiwa kazini, it's very important for her to have taken a life insurance that will take care of her not being able to work again.
In fact, in corporate world, if Wendy was employed, there's what we call group life. There's what we call group life cover. In case of disability and you are discharged of your duties, they are payout. 100% times 3 your year salary.
Right.
But because all of us, we may not be working in a formal employment, or the employer has not provided these policies because they are not mandatory, it is at the wish of the employer to cover your life.
Right.
So what you do, you take your own policy covering all these areas, it is available.
Okay.
You can do it.
All right. And what if I confuse ama niseme, since it's disability, ni tumie my medical cover to take care of my illness, na bado niko na hii ya life insurance nimekuwa disabled. Do those two match?
Yes, they match. You can go to the payout in terms of disability is not based on whether the hospital bills were paid by the medical insurance. Bima ya afya itashughulika ukiwa either naturally sick ama ukuwe kwa accident, aina yoyote ile utajipata inahitaji kwenda hospitalini.
Okay.
Inpatient or outpatient.
Okay.
I said that outpatient is where you are treated and go home the same day.
Right.
Inpatient, you are taken in, even if it's for a single day.
Yeah.
But you are taken in and admitted in an hospital bed and the doctors have visited you.
Yes.
That is inpatient.
Yeah.
So the difference between the life insurance, the life insurance will pay money to your account. The medical insurance will pay the hospital bills.
Pay to the hospital. All right. Thank you for clarifying that. Alafu kuna ule alikuwa amesema, so personal insurance si yangu peke yangu, neza cover pia wazazi. What do you have to tell him? Kwa sababu mtu akisikia personal anadhania ni mimi, just me, myself and I. So can family be covered in your personal insurance?
Yes, it can be covered in your personal insurance.
All right.
The personal insurance involves a number of them. We have already talked about health insurance,
Yes.
bima ya afya.
And
We have talked
life.
about life insurance, bima ya maisha. Then we come to talk about last expense, who can you cover?
Yes.
We come to talk about travel insurance. We come to talk about property insurance,
Yeah.
personal accident. You can cover anyone above 18 years as their principal, as the principal of the policy, while you are the payer of the premium.
Aha, okay. All right, so let's move on to the third one. Ushatupatia medical and life insurance. I'll be coming back to our online community to read more of your questions, so keep them coming. Lakini tuendelee na ya tatu now that we understand what medical cover is and what life insurance is. What's the third one?
Sasa hapa tunaongelelea about travel insurance.
Okay.
Hiyo ni insurance ambayo unahitaji when you are going for your tours, for your excursions, for your flights here and there. I know some of us have under dream. And we already talked about life insurance, where you put your savings aside with maturity, then you move the next stage where you are going for a trip. You have gone there to the airport to take your flight to whichever destination of your dream. Remember, that flight can be delayed. When the flight is delayed, you will incur some cost within the airport. That flight can be cancelled. You are required to take a taxi, whichever means of transport, to go back home for the scheduling of the flight. Remember, when you have your luggages on board at the airplane, you don't stay with them. they are put at the cargo place. They can be lost, they can be misplaced, they can be misrouted. I think you have seen all over the social media places, people saying my bag was delivered in Chicago while I was going to Dubai and the likes. And those kind of things you can be able, and when you land in Dubai, you require a changeover.
Yes.
So you will have to go to buy new clothes.
Yes.
At whose cost? Those are unplanned costs. Those are what we cover under travel insurance. So you take a travel insurance, it depends on your age. Again, the premium depends on your age. It depends on your destination and the period you are of the vacation.
Right.
So the travel insurance will cover, if we look at the statistics, about 100,000 passengers per year, their flight are delayed. If you look at the cancellation, it's between 20,000 to 30,000 a year, the cancellation of the flight. If you look at the luggages that are misrouted, it's another crazy number, almost 50 to 70,000.
I've gone through that.
Yes.
I arrived in a different country, na bag haiko.
Exactly.
And I'm in a foreign land.
Exactly. And you require to go to buy new clothes as you wait for the bag to be looked wherever it went.
Yeah.
So actually, this cover is very important if you're traveling. So remember, you have saved, you have gotten a life policy, it has matured, you'll be given a payout. Again, you need to protect this dream.
Right.
Take the travel insurance.
There's a young person who will think, but that's the mistake of the airline. They need to take care of that. Why again should I put myself in a situation where I'm paying for their mistake so that I protect myself? That's an attitude I can have that can make me disqualify travel insurance immediately. What would you tell them?
Great. But remember, it is good to take the shortest measure to protect yourself against misfortunes.
Okay.
The airline has lost the bag, the airline has delayed, the recovery is not easy. Okay. It requires litigation, those are additional costs.
Yeah.
The best thing, safeguard yourself,
all right,
using the cheapest, the most effective available means.
All right, great. So you need medical, life, travel insurance. The next one?
Then we go to personal accident. Hii ni bima ya ajali. Personal accident ina involve wewe mwenyewe. Ukitembea, ukipanda gari, ukitumia matatu ama bodaboda. Accident inaweza tokea. The statistics again in Kenya are crazy. We experience 12,000 accidents a year in our Kenyan roads. We experience about 12,000 injuries. We experience around 4,000 to the tune of 6,000 involving motorcycles, famously known as boda in Kenya. These are crazy numbers. And you see in the injuries, there are other consequences that we may face. Majority of the people involved in the accident are pedestrians. The pedestrians' numbers are crazy, the injuries on our roads. So what does that mean? Prepare. Prepare.
All right.
Because once you get injured, you know they can even be hit and run. It's practical.
Yes.
There can be hit and run. There is nowhere to blame. And they say that they hit me, they need to take care of the bills. So please, when you have a personal accident, that bill will be paid. You will be refunded to you as you have paid to the hospital.
Right.
So your savings are saved.
Right.
So personal accident, it can be either an accident on the road. You can even be walking around and trip. You remember some of us, they are dancers. They are dancers among the youth. They are freelancers. So the dancers go on stage. What do
acrobats,
they?
Acrobats. Kwa barabara. You see them,
exactly.
They do stunts.
Yes.
There's one who actually walks on a tire. I freak out every time I see them. Like, oh my God, I hope you don't fall. Yeah. So huyo akianguka kitu kama hiyo.
Akianguka, in fact, what they feed on, what is their earning is what they do. And they have to be upright and right. Health-wise, there are no pain, there are no injuries for them to perform what they do. In that point, you require medical attention. That is where saying personal accident is also important. To link it with the medical insurance. You may have medical insurance, get injured, go to the hospital, but once you provide the receipt and a personal accident, you will be paid the amount you spent. So medical will pay the bill, while personal accident will refund that money to your account.
So is it twice?
Yes.
You're getting, so good. Let's make it as practical as possible. Let's think of an acrobat in the streets of Nairobi ambaye ana dance pale entertaining us in traffic. For example, if you get an injury while you're doing one of those stunts, na uko na medical cover and you have a personal accident cover. Aumie aende hospitali na bili yake ikue, let's say 50,000 for whatever injury that they have. So the medical cover will pay that to the hospital.
Correct.
All right. Alafu kama akona personal accident cover, the same amount, 50,000, will be paid to their account.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And if I get an injury in the house, pengine I was cooking, mafuta ikanichoma kidogo, nimeumia mkono, and then it's a, let's say, a first degree burn, all right? And then the pain, what I have to pay is, let's say, 100,000, all right? So medical cover will take care of that if I have the medical cover. Lakini kama sina personal accident cover, it ends there.
Yes.
But if I went ahead to get the personal accident cover, pia nitapatiwa another 100,000 to my account.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yes.
All right. Hiyo nimeelewa vizuri sana, because sometimes you feel zinachanganyikana. So why do I need a medical if I have a personal accident? Thank you for
remember
making
the
that
point
very clear. Yeah.
that human life has no price tag.
Sure.
Hakuna value ya maisha ya binadamu. Kwa hivyo from that basis, what it determines the payment you can receive from the insurance company is your ability to pay premium.
Yeah.
The small amount that we talked about.
Yeah.
You can insure your life 100 million,
Yeah.
200 million, 500,000.
Yeah.
As long as you can pay what?
The premiums.
So,
Great.
okay,
All right.
sorry.
And no, continue. Go ahead.
So anything that touches on your life, you can take as many policies as possible.
All right. And while at it, Susan pale Facebook anasema, can I get medical insurance for counseling or mental health? Stress ni mob sana. Susan, I feel you. Stress inamaliza. Anauliza hii medical insurance, can it take care of counseling?
Well, medical insurance has different portions, if I may call them that way. You may have, for illustrations purposes, if the overall limit of inpatient is 1 million, and the corresponding outpatient is 100,000. Within that 1 million, there is money that can be used for counseling,
Okay.
that can be used for mental health.
All right.
So the medical cover will cover all the things that you experience in life.
All right.
The exclusions are very minimal. Exclusions by here I mean things that the insurer will not pay for.
Right.
One of them is that you never say the truth about your health.
Aha.
If they realize you never say the truth about your health, we call it in insurance disclosure of material fact. Au kusema hali yako halisi ya kiafya.
So if I have an underlying condition, ama kuna ile genetics, kuna ugonjwa ambao utapata kwa pale kwa familia, you need to state that.
You need to state that.
Okay.
At the point of application of the insurance. There is a form you fill.
Right.
Remember, insurance is a contract.
All right.
So that contract is what the insurance will honor.
Right. So what if in my family kuna pengine ugonjwa kama, let's say, diabetes? It's something you've seen recur to different people. Lakini mimi sina diabetes. Should I indicate that in our family I've seen a trend of a particular ugonjwa when I'm applying? Ama hiyo kwa sababu haijanipata nisiende kutangaza?
In the brief form that you provide this information, there is guideline.
Okay.
They will indicate if you have your family have ever suffered from stroke, for instance, TKS or no.
No. Okay.
So if it is not indicated there, you don't have to indicate.
Don't.
If you are asked to provide, you provide.
Okay.
If it is pre-existing, the individual or this youth is already having the existing condition, they indicate. The insurer will have taken in the policy knowing what is the probability of the risk occurring.
All right.
They will give you the opportunity still
All right.
for the policy.
All right, great. Alafu tusaidie pale, Geoffrey anauliza, what happens during compensation if I take more than one insurance cover? Do I get compensation from both? Wakati ulikuwa umesema kama ni medical, unaweza chukua mbili, ile uko nao pale kazini na kuna another one that you take for yourself, right? So wakati wa compensation, will I go for my payout from both of them?
Correct. As long as the insurance is about your life, it touches on your life. Other insurances, you are not allowed to take more than one.
Aha. All right. So hiyo ni kitu lazima uclarify mapema.
No.
All right.
Like for instance, if you are insuring your phone, you cannot take more than one policy for one phone.
Aha. Okay. Okay.
Lazima uchukue insurance moja ya simu. Mostly it's property insurance and the motor vehicle insurance, which you can't take more than one.
Okay. All right, great. So we've covered medical cover, life insurance, personal accident. Tumetuambia mambo ya travel insurance. Another one that we need to be aware of as young people?
Property insurance.
Okay.
There are those properties that are registered under our names. You have a land somewhere, you built your house. This house faces a number of the risk. You are not in control of the kitchen, what goes on in the kitchen. Fire can emanate from the kitchen. You are there busy hustling for the day, and then you are told your house is on fire. I can tell you not concentrate for the day. But if you had insurance, you are contented that as I try to minimize the losses, trying to look for means to reduce the fire, I will still be compensated.
Right.
So you will go back to renovating your house or constructing the house afresh with the help of the insurance company. Other risks that you face in your house. So the house that you have, you insure against fire. Other risks you face in the same house is flooding, earthquake, earth tremors, lightning. Lightning, normally science tells us that it affects the tallest building or the tallest object around. If your house is the only one around, it will be affected with lightning.
Okay.
And we will pay you if you have fire insurance for this property.
Okay.
The same thing, the people that you have in the kitchen, the house help or the house managers, the guys that help you to open the gate, the shamba boys, all those guys, as per the laws of Kenya, they need to be covered against injuries if they are injured within the working environment.
All right.
And then the working environment can range from your home to when you send them out to deliver something or to get something for you.
Oh.
So you tie that to their policy. So when you are taking home insurance and a property insurance, you cover the house. Those people work for you under that particular area. You also cover the neighbors, what we call owner's liability. Owner's liability, you can have a tree in your compound. Because of the earthquake or because of the earth tremors, that tree falls on your neighbor's house.
Or
you are liable, or car, as per the law. So under this home insurance, all these extensively, to name just a few, are covered.
Are covered. So think of someone who's in a rental home. Hii si nyumba yangu. Mimi nimekuja Nairobi kutafuta, nalipa rent. So can I take a personal property on that house, ama hiyo lazima iwe imechukuliwa na mwenye hiyo nyumba? Sababu there's a scenario where I'm living in my own home, so I'll take a personal insurance for that, for property, alafu kuna hii rental. How do you...
Very good question.
Yeah.
There are content in that house that belong to you as a tenant.
Yeah.
You can insure the content in the house under home insurance without insuring the house, the building. So you give the values of your content in the house. Maybe a table is this much, your closet is this much, your utensils is this much, your phone is this much, your screen is this much. That is insurable.
So if you're in a rental, then you will do personal property insurance on the things that you have in that house.
Correct.
Lakini kama uko na kwako, umejenga kwako, then you can take for the house as well.
And yes, correct.
All right. So na huyo mwenye bado ako kwa rental pia atachukulia the workers in that house. You have your house manager there. Weekend uko na mamafua, wengine wako na backyard hapo kando, kuna mtu anakuja kufyeka nyasi nini. So we also cover them in that.
Correct.
All right. Great. Thank you for clarifying that as well. Today we are learning. This is a proper class. All right. So now let's look at first of all, they are many and they are all important. So it's very easy for a young person to be confused. So nichukue gani? Because sitaweza kuchukua hizi zote. Remember, at the same time, I'm still paying premiums, and as affordable as they can be from how you've talked about them, it still feels like a lot of money for someone who ndo umeanza kufanya kazi, hata bado hujaanza kupata ile
raising. We do GoFundMe and the likes. We have the WhatsApp groups. Sometimes we have our people exiting the scene. We need to have them with their last ceremony. So the last expense cover is what pays for these costs.
Okay.
So you say you are taking cover against maybe parent, because eventually the bills come to you. Mostly the firstborns. In a family setup, you bear the cost. Yeah. Taking care of the parent up to their last days on earth. So the last expense cover is very important. With our diverse cultures in our communities, some hold a very big occasion when it comes to the last ceremonies. Surely, you need to have the cover in place.
Right. So that takes care of that funeral when that time comes for that family member. All right. So now let's go back to, how do you know which one to take? there are too many, but I also want to take the personal insurance. So kijana ambaye ameanza kazi ya boda boda, a prioritize gani?
Priorities and planning is critical for anything that you do on this earth. For your dreams to be achieved, you have to have prior planning. In the hierarchy of insurance, the importance, they are almost equal. But what you can't take out is your health. If you are not there, the rest of the insurance will not matter. If you're in an hospital setup and the doctor tells you the bill is 1 million, even if you end other policies, you can't even be able to continue paying them.
Yes.
You're already in hospital.
Yeah.
So the best product to take is healthy insurance. Start small, build up, scale up as you progress into the future and your income increases.
Right. So number one, usikose health insurance at any one point. All right. So let's personalize kidogo kama mtu akona uwezo ya kuchukua more than one. Si ndio? Because as you work, of course, your earnings are increasing. Through a session like this, someone is understanding how important personal insurance is. So if you have that guy for boda boda and akona uwezo ya kuchukua more than one, akichukua health insurance, another one they can take.
Ukichukua health insurance, protect your dream. Your dream is what build up your future.
Yes.
So life insurance comes into play.
Right. Na mtu kama huyo anaweza consider kuchukua pengine number 2 before atachukua life insurance, anaweza chukua personal accident.
Well, the job that you do, remember we saying that medical can be used to treat you for the accident.
Okay.
So
yeah.
with that knowledge in mind, you are equally taken care of a bit, except the bit where you are paying cash
to your account.
So protect the dream.
All right. So number 1 achukue health alafu achukue the life insurance policy, si ndio?
Yes.
Kuna msichana ambaye anafanya nini? Ameanza kazi ya makeup. Yeye ni makeup artist, anafanya makeup, anaenda anafanyia watu harusi makeup, amehaya watu, wako na people that she works with. Huyo number 1 achukue life health, of course, umesema hiyo ni number 1. Aya pili anaweza chukua kama anaona akona flexibility kidogo.
Life insurance.
Life insurance.
Yes.
All right. Ule mtu ambaye akona black tax, I'm working, niko na kazi yangu pale nimepata, whether I'm a TV presenter, I'm an accountant, I am a chef, lakini pia niko na wazazi ambao I am taking care of because they have a certain ailment and every once in a while wanakuja matibabu, wanarudi pale wako kwa madawa. What kind of insurance, personal insurance would you advise such a person to take? Akona bills, constant bills of an ailing parent.
Having experienced how it can be difficult, how expensive our health costs are going by the day. Pre-existing conditions are very expensive to manage. You as a young person, relatively health, unaweza chukulia wazazi ambayo bills zinakuja kwako kwanza, then prioritize yourself as a second in terms of health insurance.
So kama niko sawa, I take for the parents first, alafu mimi nikuje second.
Yes.
What if I have now, my child is sick, mtoto wangu ndo akona hiyo condition, pengine they have a certain ailment that I have to take care of, achukue insurance gani?
When it comes to health insurance, you'll take the health insurance, but you take the health insurance as the principal. The insurance is tied to the law. The person of 18 years and above, they are the one can enter into a contract. A contract is this arrangement with the insurance company where the insurance says, promise 1, 2, 3, we will honor when this thing happens. So when you are taking a policy, you have to take a policy that insures you and your dependent.
Okay.
So your child will be insured under you up to the age of 18. Or to the age of 25 with approval of schooling.
Right.
And the schooling we are talking about is 25 is maximum. So you can't say that I will keep on going to the college, providing the letters of admission, so that you continue up to higher levels. Unfortunately, the cap is 25. Secondly, even if you are working out of the country, I know some of our youth are all over the world, and they have their kids back home. You can actually take a cover for your kid if you can prove that you are covered elsewhere. Because a medical cover in Kenya may not pay your bills elsewhere in the world. Except that if that treatment is not available locally, you are able to go abroad with a pre-authorization with the insurer, but you will spend your money abroad, then come to get the refund up to the maximum cover limit, or depending on the condition that was set out at the beginning of the policy.
All right.
So you can actually take cover for your kid who are below 18 years, even if you are not one of the covered people.
Okay. All right. Great. So I want us to come to some of the questions that we have online. But before then, is insurance expensive? Personal insurance. Can we afford it as young people? Hapo umetuhimiza, tumeelewa, and we're seeing how important it is to have personal insurance. But can we afford them? Kuna watu wanafikiria it's very expensive. Help us understand how to go about those costs.
In a day, you spend, we young people, you spend 200 shillings on Uber Eats. That's the cost you're paying to the Uber to deliver the items to your house. Bados, maybe 200 shillings per day. Other things, just to make yourself nice, live this life, unajipata unatumia 1,000 shillings.
On to small miscellaneous things.
Exactly. Things that actually you can live without.
Absolutely.
And you'll be well. So what you need to do, look at your daily spendings. I remember we broke down saving 20 shillings per day. Can you afford to save 20 shillings per day?
Absolutely.
Majority of us can.
Yes.
I know, I'm fully aware that majority lives below $1 a day. But what is $1 in Kenya shillings? Is 130 shillings, roughly.
Yeah, 129.
So if you're living 100, what we need to do is planning. Planning. Remember, a plate of food can be achieved with as little as 100 shillings, depending on where you are, on where you are living, and where you operate. So when you manage these costs, save this little. Remember, we said saving 20 a day per year is 7,200.
Yes.
And we said personal accident is the lowest 400 shillings per year.
Per year.
So if you have 7,200, you can actually be able to insure yourself personal accident, your parent, if you are they dependent on you, other people are dependent on you, and the last expense cover. So you start with what you can afford,
Right.
and how risk, the areas of your operation, which risk is likely to occur.
Yes.
So surely insurance is not expensive.
Right.
It's a matter of planning, knowledge, how to go about it, and various experts out here to guide you.
Like you.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. So let us look at what our people are saying online. Tuko na Vivian anauliza, is double compensation illegal?
When it comes to life insurance, it is not. When it comes to other policies, like your motor vehicle insurance, it is not allowed. Because when you go to the principles of insurance, these are the guiding regulations in terms of insurance, or guiding rules. The guiding rules is inasema unafaa kupelekwa the position you are financially before the risk occurred. In an illustration, you want a phone worth 50,000. This phone, as you are walking in town, you know, sometimes we are there chatting, talking to other people. Your one hand is on the phone, the other, your eyes are on the handbag. Kidogo kidogo. You see, have you ever seen gazelles in the wilderness?
Yes.
When they are running around, someone has just disappeared with the phone.
Unacho hapo wondering.
So basically the phone has checked out.
Yeah.
And you're there wondering, oh, what has happened?
Yeah.
So, in that point in time, insurance is very important. Because, one, you not run after these people. Because running after them put your life at risk. Because the insurer will compensate you. So what the insurer will do, you bought a phone 2-3 years ago. They will do a standard depreciation. Or the depreciation you agreed. Depreciation means an item goes down in value.
Yes.
Every year. Every year. Maybe 5-10%.
Yeah.
So when at that point, the insurer will pay the value of that item having been depreciated over the number of years.
All right.
Why the principle of indemnity? The principle of indemnity is returning to the position you are financially before the risk, before you lost the phone, in our example. And before you lost the phone, you and use this phone, one, to communicate, to do your business, if you're doing your business, in your daily doing of the business. I remember in these forums, we talked about financial management, financial planning. So you should be able to be aligned with the statistics about the depreciation of this gadget, so that you'll be putting money aside to replace the gadget. So when the insurer pays you, the amount they will pay in that particular year, you are able to go to the the funds you put aside in terms of depreciation, put together, buy a new phone.
You top up a new phone. All right. So umesema double compensation is not illegal when it comes to life insurance, lakini when it comes to
property insurance.
Property. Okay. No. All right. So I hope we're very clear on that, Vivian. It's not illegal on life, but when it comes to property covers, it's not allowed. Kuna Adrian on Zoom anauliza, how do I start a personal insurance? Do I have to visit an expert?
Well, nowadays you can be able to purchase your insurance online digitally. So unahitaji kwenda pale kwa site za different providers. You will be able to see the insurances.
Right.
Like for instance, if you are going for an internship, you can buy a personal accident for 3 months, 6 months online.
Yeah.
If you are going to travel, you can get that cover online. I have seen many outlets. They are even selling motor insurance online. So you upload the relevant document, you pay the premium, the systems are connected. Within seconds you have your insurance.
Yeah. Plus also through a session like this.
Yes, correct.
Ameelewa chenye anafaa kufanya.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Umesikia, you can go online, it's available. And also I see a lot of insurance experts nowadays, they even go outside offices. Wanawangoja tu hapo, they're willing to take you through the different insurance packages. So there's a lot of education everywhere, online, physically, and through sessions such as this. Rako pale YouTube's anauliza, why do many youths remain uninsured despite being aware of financial risks? Kwa nini vijana hatuzingatii mambo ya insurance yetu? We are aware, unaweza pata accident kesho, unaweza pata ugonjwa kesho, you might lose your loved one tomorrow. Why don't we take matters insurance seriously?
One of them is, reasons could be many, but sometimes the youth, we tend to have health, I'm young, God is with me.
Kwanza hapo mtu anakuambia mimi the much I get sick ni homa pekee. Why should I spend so much money on saving premiums for health? No?
Yeah.
All right.
I would say it like lack of information.
Yeah.
Lack of awareness. Not knowing our surroundings. I give an example. In April 2026, we experienced a lot of flooding.
Yes.
We experienced a lot of injuries in the process of flooding. Can you imagine a vehicle swept away?
Yep.
A PSV vehicle swept away and you're on board. Who do you blame? The owner of the vehicle? The floods? In such a situation, the distinction is very small. So, if you are aware about the risk that we face, you will surely take insurance.
All right.
If you cannot answer the questions, questions, then insurance is for you. We continue to disseminate information. Through forums like this, I will urge the youth to align themselves and understand the risk that they are facing.
All right.
And what they need to take corresponding to the various risks.
Right. So now that we are aware on the importance of taking insurance, I want you to help us understand. Naweza kuja pale Co-bank and I get insurance. Naweza kuja nikae na wewe uniambie about the different packages that you have for personal insurance. Please just take us through that, because now a lot of young people are curious, for all those who are listening to us today.
First, in Co-operative Bank, we have almost 200 branches countrywide, meaning we are reachable. We have experts in different branches. They will take you through the insurance scope, exclusions, and help you in planning. Remember, we are able to guide you on how to do savings through our various platforms, how you can be able to maximize in terms of savings. Also at Co-operative Bank, youth are the center core. The bank has established a division to deal with youth specifically. You will be able to be advised on how to do your savings, the product available to the youth. We are there for you. You come to us, we will start by analyzing your risk, asking you what we call client profile, asking you what you do in a daily basis, what is your tools of trade, then we will give you the appropriate recommendation policy that correspond to the risk that you face on a daily basis.
Right, and your doors are open any day for the young people to walk in there, sindio?
Correct.
All right, now just finalize by having a heart to heart. Yani ongelesha vijana ambao wanakusikiza saizi. Talk to them directly on why they seriously need to take matters personal insurance seriously.
The young people in our country, we have the dreams, we have the income, we have the property to protect. The insurance is available to the young people. It is available to the people with small income up to the highest income. The dreams that we build for the future, they might be built on foundation that if the risk that we face occurs, then we are able to be retracted to the put forth towards the achievement of the dream. What can do that? Insurance. If the illness checks in, the insurance says, don't worry, I've got this bill. If your vehicle, for instance, which is your tool of trade, they get swiped by the flood, you don't have only that party cover, you have a comprehensive cover for the asset to be compensated. Quickly, you bounce back into the business with a backup of the insurance. Finally, if the other things that you face in life, other risks like your phone when you're freelancing, like your laptop, those are the precious equipment of trade. If they're insured and the losses happen, or if you get involved into an accident, ajali kwa barabarani, we have already sent about 12,000 of the injured as a result of the accident. They are pedestrians. All of us, in one way or the other, you're walking around. Make sure that tomorrow you will be able to walk again.
Right. Thank you so much. That is the perfect way to wrap up this conversation. Thank you so much to every single one of you who has been with us on our forum today. Imagine unaendesha gari ambayo umeiwekea insurance but you haven't taken insurance for your life. Do you value your car more than yourself? Uko pale Instagram, you have protected all your accounts but you have not protected yourself from risks that can get you at any given time. So dear young people, msidhanie this is a conversation for older people or for people with a lot of money. This is a conversation for you. The moment you hit 18 years, take matters personal insurance seriously. And just in case you know someone who definitely needs this conversation and was not able to join us this morning, you can share the link to them or Co-op Bank Kenya on all our social media platforms, on X, on Facebook, and on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you again next Friday with another powerful conversation.